So hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to another TLC video. This is called 90 Day Fiance, and I cannot wait to react to this. I've heard it has a pretty notorious reputation, so it'll be cool to see how this story leads. This is basically this 6-year-old lady who meets this Indian guy and gets catfished real hard. But yeah, anyways, let's get this started.
But one day I was on Facebook and I got a friend request from a Michael Jones.
Of course.
He looked like an Englishman.
Of course. Why am I not surprised?
Very tall and thin.
And out of all places, Facebook. You gotta be careful of Indian men on Facebook, man. They're wild. And 100%, man. I'm not surprised she got scammed by the guy she met on Facebook. Who's this perfect, perfect freaking buff, athletic, tall, good-looking, handsome guy. There's no way that's possible. That's 6-year-old woman. Oh yeah, let's just hang out. It's just I already can see the red flags. Like, you gotta be aware of these things, right? But I mean, she's a 60-year-old boomer, so you can't really expect much from her. And she uses freaking Facebook. Who uses Facebook in 2021, huh?
Michael's attractive. He was actually I think 25 years old. Once I accepted his friend request, we did start messaging right away. He just seemed kind of silly and fun. He seemed like he just wanted to make me laugh. That's the most important thing, a man that can make me laugh. But I was skeptical, like, why me? Why was he?
This is the part where you should have seen it coming. Because man, no 25-year-old good-looking attractive male would ever go for a 60-year-old lady. I don't think that's ever gonna be a possible scenario. They're always gonna go for either younger girls. It's very unlikely that they're gonna go for girls that are 30 plus. But yeah, you should have seen it coming, man. Like, that's definitely a big red flag right there. That why a freaking handsome hunk, fully jacked six-pack guy talk to a freaking 6-year-old lady. That would never properly happen. And I'm sorry to say this, but looks matter, guys. This is a sad truth. Look, I don't mean to say, oh yeah, you won't get a freaking girl because you're ugly as f. Yeah, if you take care of yourself well, you're fit, and you take care of yourself well, you have good etiquettes, and manners. It's pretty, I think you got a pretty secure chance at, attracting girls and stuff. But if you're, freaking ugly who barely barely takes a bath, just sits in his house all day, just munches on some freaking chips or whatever, and plays video games, I don't think you have a chance.
Choosing me, especially when he's half my age. But I just went along with him.
This is your biggest mistake, lady.
But all this time that I was talking to Michael, even though I was falling in love with him, he had a secret. And it's something I still haven't told my daughters about.
Thank God that you have not told them. And I think it's best you keep it a freaking secret and stop talking to Michael right away.
Because I'm afraid they would stop me from having the relationship. But now that I'm about to move to India, I think I should finally let them know the truth. I never told you guys this because, I didn't really want to talk about it, but early on, he actually didn't tell me who he really was exactly.
Like, you were being catfished?
I kind of was. I could see the look on your face.
I don't think she took it. She took it quite, I think she took it quite nicely, to be honest. I was expecting a much more extreme reaction, knowing TLC's videos. But man, she actually took it, quite well.
He realized that he was getting real feelings for me, and he could tell that I was getting real feelings for him. He confessed to me that he was actually Sumit from India.
Indian guys, man. Indian guys. What can I say about them? They're not short of praise, man. I can just talk about them all day. My God. Sumit. Look at this dude. He legit looks like one of those creepy Facebook Indian dudes that messages, these chicks so send nudes. Being Indian myself, I can totally say that Indian men are the freaking best. Come on, ladies. Give us Indian guys a chance to showcase our charm, our personality, our humor. You'll love it.
He's mid his 30, half my age, and he lives in India, and he was working in a call center.
And he didn't have a problem with me saying, oh, I'm not.
Why does this guy's name is exactly... This guy has the same name as me. What's up with that? My God, please guys, I don't catfish women. Please don't take me wrong. My name is Sumaid, not Sumit. Okay, so please don't come up with that assumption that I catfish women. I never do that. And I will never go for a freaking 60-year-old woman. I'm not that freaking horny.
Who I've been saying I was for a few months.
To tell you the truth, I cried.
I think it's very weird that he was lying. It makes me a little bit more concerned as to what's going on. I just don't want her to get hurt.
I kind of forgave him for everything because I had already grown feelings for him.
Honestly, this guy doesn't seem that bad. Like, totally, I think he seems like a chill guy. You know, just give it a shot, lady. You'll see.
So I kept asking him, when am I going to see you? I need to see who you really are. He finally came on Skype, and I saw him for the first time. And I was like, oh, wow, you're cute. You're cuter than Michael Jones. He just was afraid I wasn't going to accept him because he's Indian.
Why did you not tell us that?
I just kind of kept it to myself because I guess I didn't want it stopped.
Honestly, a good ending for once. You know, she actually likes the guy. You know, I hope, you know, things go better for them. You know, I think there's more videos on them. So I hope, you know, something good happens. Hopefully.
Hi, baby.
Oh my God. Why did this happen? It's been almost a week since I've seen Simi. I'm happy to see him again.
But what?
But I need him to explain to me everything and what happened.
Okay. Something bad happened. All right. Typical.
I was keep on telling, man, it's not working out. It's not working out. It's not working out. But nobody listened.
Yeah, but to me, you can't bring me here and think that we can just be together and all your problems with your family and your wife and your marriage is going to go away.
Put you in
Damn,
trouble.
this guy's married. Ooh, man. Sheesh. That's not good at all.
You in trouble. I should not put you in all this. But I really thought that after that, they will leave us alone and we can be together and get married and just be together.
You should have told me then. It would have only been fair. For me, then I could have made my choice, right? I could have made my decision.
That's true.
Do I want to stay with you or not? But you didn't give me that choice. You didn't give me the right to choose for myself. Instead, I trusted you and I came to...
Come on, Sumit. This guy is just that horny and desperate. Like, for fuck's sake, man. Come on. Is your wife not enough for you? You know, could have just divorced your wife and, you know, got Jenny in. You know what I mean? Like, God damn it, man.
India.
Do you feel that I love you?
Yes. I do feel that you love me, yes. But is this fair to me? Was this fair to me? I had a job, I had a car, had an apartment, I had furniture, I have...
Why did you just stop everything and just move out to India? Like, what the hell? Did you just assume this guy's gonna be rich? Of course he's from India. He wouldn't be as rich. No offense to Indians, you know, there are a lot of rich people in India. But, you know, looking at this guy's profile, you should have guessed that this guy is not really the rich or the high-end type, know what I mean? And I don't know why she had to leave everything behind to move to India. She could have just come, you know, for, you know, maybe a few weeks just to see how the guy is, if things are working out with him, if she really likes him, and then move back. Not just permanently move to India. Like, I don't think she should have done that. It's a terrible choice.
Everything in America. What am I going back to now? What am I going back to now, Simi? My daughter's couch. I don't even have an apartment to go.
Why? You could have just come to India for a freaking vacation, man. Just freaking like 2-3 week vacation, get to know this guy, and then be like, yeah, you know, this seems like a good guy. And probably then could have made a decision, oh yeah, you know, I'll probably stay with this guy, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to freaking sell out your apartment and, you know, leave everything behind in America. Like, come on, man. Like, Jenny, please, just, you know, just be a little smart and logical about it. But what can I do? She's a freaking boomer.
Go back to. My visa's getting ready to expire. I don't want to leave, but
yeah,
I can't stay in India anymore.
I don't know why you had to sell your apartment.
I basically spent all my savings coming to India to be with Sami, and now I'm flying back to America with what, money I have left, and now I'm going back
Why? Just why? It's so stupid, man.
to nothing
Yeah,
and
you
having to
should
start
have.
all over again. You should have thought
should have
about
thought
that,
about
like
it.
what this could do to me, what's this going to do to Jenny.
I should tell you, but same thing, I don't want to lose you.
Okay, well, I'm hot. Like, I need to get out of this kitchen. He knew he
You
couldn't
shouldn't have
marry
come
me.
here, to be honest. You shouldn't have come here at all. Okay, so she's leaving.
I don't want Jenny to leave my house. We were making it as home for two
Oh,
people
come on, man.
living happy.
My wife doesn't allow me to fuck her, so I have to freaking jerk off every night. Please, just, I'm horny as fuck. Please, Jenny, say, let me just kiss those bobs, please.
Together. My mistake. It's all my fault.
Thank you.
I did
You know, why? Just think with logic, not with your horny freaking brain. Please, just for once, guys.
wrong.
Okay, baby. I'm leaving now. I'm going.
Oh, honestly, this is now sad.
And I don't want anybody to think that I made the biggest mistake of my life because he made me happy, and I wasn't happy before. He's a good guy. Just please everybody know he's a
Honestly, now I kind of feel bad. You know, he actually genuinely doesn't seem like a bad guy. You know, he doesn't seem like a freaking one of those creepy Indian dudes on Facebook, like send bobs over Gene. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but this is most likely scenario that's gonna happen if you get catfish like this. There's no way that, you know, these two people can get together, you know, knowing the circumstances. It just can't happen, unfortunately.
good guy. It's not his fault. It's just he's Indian and he's in Indian culture. He can't go against his parents. Take care of yourself, baby.
You too.
Don't let anything happen to you. Don't let anybody hurt you.
Just the melodramatic cliche romance acting, just stop it. Please, I don't like cheesy rom-com movies, and this is exactly like a ending or cheesy ending to a cheesy freaking rom-com movie, and like I don't like this ending, this freaking acting at all. But hey, it's not a happy ending, so I mean, I'm not much for happy endings, but I knew from the get-go that, you know, it's just, I should have known, to be honest. You know, I was thinking something good is gonna happen, but well, you know, Sumit just, you know, just f***ed up big time. And even Jenny fricked up big time by freaking leaving, you know, everything behind in America, just selling her apartment and having nothing left there. And I don't know, why did she do that? It's such a stupid decision. Just, why do you think with your horny brain? Why the frick do you, why you guys just think with logic for once? Don't get emotions to it. Frick emotions. Think logically. Think with a freaking Sigma brain, okay? Like, Sumit, this is for you.
Just everybody believe that we love each other because it's true. I promise you, it's true, true, true. We're not lying to anybody. That's it. That's all. That's all I want to say. Love you forever.
Now
Okay.
she's going. Now I have to just make this clear that I don't want to be with my wife.
This is the continuation. Alright. I like how it's like, you know, episodic. There's a proper arc to this. There's a proper story arc to this. I love it. You know what I mean? Just not just one episode. It's a proper like series. I love it. You know, it's just proper mini series, entertaining, fun. You know, I like it. I love it.
We are shifting this.
Yeah, I'm
in.
putting it inside this.
Okay.
Jenny is coming back to India after 5 months, so I can't wait to see her again. Smell it, Siski. I'm living in a different part of town, far from the
Okay.
main city. It's a very old house. It's cheaper one, but I want my house to look better for Jenny. So
I mean, that's your typical Indian house. I've lived in one of these houses, and yeah, I mean, I can manage, but I'm not sure Jenny, who's, from a freaking first world country, I don't know how will she manage in this. And before you know, you guys comment, yo, she's a freaking mother's age. Like, I don't care anymore, guys. Like, big age difference in relationships are becoming more and more common, and they're more likely to not work, but I don't know. I don't want to, just like be like, oh, freaking people with, long age gaps cannot be together. You know what I mean? It's just, well, I don't want to comment about it. It's just, if they're happy together, it's fine. You know what I mean? But so far, I don't know what to think about this because it's just, so far, just has not been good. It's been a train wreck. So I hope, this reunion kind of, just fixes things for their relationship.
my brother is helping me to move. Tired, yeah.
Pretty cool place.
It's a little old, but this is okay.
Actually, it's quite far from home.
It is far from home, at least 2 hours to drive.
Mom and dad, they are aware of it. You are again moving in here with Jenny.
Yeah, they were still they are not happy with that.
They are against the age factor.
I'm surprised they're not against like, oh, you should freaking marry a Hindu girl, marry an Indian girl. I'm surprised they're not against that. I'm surprised they're not against, like race. They're against the age thing. Indian parents, like are pretty, are just a different class of its own, right? Like they've got high expectations of their kids and they won't leave their kids freaking butt until they have a job and they're married and they're settled in. You know what I mean? I guess it's good because, like they care for you truly, they love you a lot and they'll, always be at your side. But it does become quite annoying when, they literally start controlling your life and you're not really, you're forced to do things that they tell you to do.
That is it. They will be more than happy if Jenny would be like 5 years elder than
quite
you.
accommodative
or maybe
Indian
10 years
parents.
elder than you. But the number is double than your age.
Jenny is the same age as your.
Why is this guy acting so shocked, man? It's okay. Like, is this the first time you've been on freaking camera? Like, look at this guy's shock face. It's probably the first time he's seen like expensive camera equipment and that's just shoved in his face. Like, you know what I mean? He looks shocked.
Mom, right?
Yeah, actually, Jenny is elder than my mom, and that's the thing my parents doesn't like in it. So, what's your plan now?
The plan is like that once I get divorced, then I'll marry Jenny.
This thing doesn't sound good. You are the eldest son. Eldest son is always the one who respects their parents a lot and.
Of course, like the elder son card here. The elder son is meant to be, the inspiration and idol for the younger kids. He's supposed to be the good kid who's supposed to listen to everything their parents say. Just stereotypical, you know what I mean? Just
all the thing which they have done for you. As it goes in India, an ideal son is to be like helping their parents in their old age. After 10 years, Jenny will be getting more older and he will be not available with my parents to help them out. He will be there with Jenny and some of society will be looking upon.
I mean, so frick society, you know what I mean? But he has a point, you know what I mean? Like, he won't be able to take care of his freaking parents in his old age. He has to look after Jenny as well. Like, that's another big headache of his own.
Choosing, it's at least giving me happiness.
But still, we have to live in that society.
We live in a society. Come on, man, just frick society, man. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, frick this, man. Like, honestly. But, like, I do agree, you can't deny the other fact that, he won't be able to take care of his parents if he's, too involved with Jenny because, even she will be old. She's, like, freaking 60 right now. Like, in 10 years, like, she'll be bedridden or something. You know what I mean?
But if society is not helping, nobody helped me. Their own son, they always knew that I never want to get married. If they knew that, then why did they put me into that bit trouble? 2 year, 2.5 year, I struggled by myself.
Oh shit. Freaking Sumit showing his freaking rage like a freaking chat, man. Like, holy shit. I mean, yeah, you know, he didn't ever want to get married, but his parents forced him into an arranged marriage. That's just typical Indian parent thinking, right? I mean, my parents are not like that. At least I don't like to think so. But yeah, you know, it's just typical Indian parent thinking. Just get the son married to, you know, whichever chick he like, and not with from his like or what he, or don't even bother asking what he wants to do. If does he even want to get married or not. It's just typical Indian parents thinking.
Did they support me? Did you ever?
Damn.
I know, I was also there. You shared these things.
Yeah, you told me that if you're having problem, get divorced. But did you able to say that in front of mom?
Why don't you say it, freaking Sumit? You act like a child in front of your small brother, but you freaking pussy in front of your parents? Come on, just tell them.
No.
Jenny helped me. After knowing all that, I was married. She stood up for me. I'm happy. I want them to be happy cause I'm happy. I don't want to make them happy and make me suffer once again, which I did before.
I agree.
I want them to support me. I want them to understand why I'm loving Jenny, and if they don't want to accept her, then it's okay. Don't be a part of my of my life. They can just mind their own business.
Big boy Sumit is just, you know, laying out the facts right there.
It's a very critical situation. Like, I don't want you to lose family, or Jenny as well. So, I'll talk to mom and dad, and I'll try to make them understand the situation and everything.
Gina and Jan will be here soon to pick me up. Oh, this is such a beast of a suitcase. After 5 months of basically living on my daughter's couch, today's
His heart be like, finally, frick you, mother. I can finally freaking just lay out in the couch and freaking watch reality TV shows and enjoy myself for once. I don't have my freaking stupid mother laying in the couch anyway.
the day I'm leaving for India.
You sure you got everything?
I hope so. If not, you can have it. Hi, Mom. This will be my second time moving
I'm
to be
going
with
back to India, and there's gonna be another big trouble. The parents this time. So, yeah, man, nothing's gonna get good for you guys. Like, oh my God, you know, you're gonna have more and more obstacles. But I do hope, you know, something good comes out of this. You know what I mean? I want that eventual, final, happy ending. You know, like there's gonna be obstacles for sure, but if they manage to overcome it, it'd be great. You know, I would love to see a happy ending to this. You know.
Sumit, then there's actually hope for us now. Sumit filed for his divorce, so I'm going back to India.
I gotta be honest, the daughters are quite freaking supportive, you know what I mean? Like, other daughters would just, you know, be like very weirded out by it. You know, the fact that his mother's been on freaking Facebook and chatting up with, you know, this freaking dude, you know what I mean? I gotta say, props to them. They have been really supportive of the mother or doing all this. Is it just me, or this TLC video seems the most normal? Like, this entire series just feels very normal with the Jenny and Sumit thing. I don't know why. Every character just feels normal and genuinely has a point. You know, there's, you know, like, they have made some mistakes, but they understand, you know, they're not being freaking just stubborn and foolish for no reason. They're actually just, you know, they do fuck up and they do admit it, you know what I mean? It's like they're genuinely good people in TLC for once, you know what I mean? Not just freaking full-on weirdos.
So, are you ready to get on that long flight again?
Yeah,
And this better be the last time.
I know. Let's cross our fingers and knock on wood and cross our toes and everything else.
Have you seen the papers that we've been talking about?
So she's getting divorced as well. So you were married too, and you were, my God. Just when I was saying good things about this, just Jenny has to frick up. You know what I mean? Like, both of them just, what were you thinking? Come on, man. Just get that divorce first, man.
Out for the last couple weeks?
The divorce papers?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. I haven't seen him yet. He hasn't been able to get a hold of his lawyer because some holiday or some festival. So,
That's kind of suspicious to me.
I just think you have way too much trust in this guy. You need some proof before you get on that plane.
My only answer is the same answer.
Oh, I thought, she's getting... Okay, I got confused. So she still hasn't seen the divorce papers of Sumit. I thought she was getting a divorce from her husband. My bad, guys, my bad. But yeah, the daughters do have a point. Need some freaking proof first that, he's actually got a divorce. What if he hasn't, because of family pressure? They're just like, you gotta just maintain this marriage and give us freaking 2 kids in 5 years.
I'm gonna keep having over and over again. I love him and he's who I want to be with. And I do trust him.
I don't know, Mom. He could still be...
I think the most dumbest out of everyone is Jenny. Like, come on, Jenny, please, just... Why? Just freaking... Why have you got to do this? Know what I mean? She's the most dumbest out of everyone. The daughters have a point. Even Sumit has a point. He's trying his best. Even Jenny's just being a freaking dumb bitch for the most part.
Maybe you should have waited to see the paper.
Yeah. I should have, but I didn't. And so
Jenny,
here we are.
please, just use common sense
I'm
for once.
willing to take the chance and try
Logic.
it one more time.
I, again, hope for your sake, Mom, you're right.
I do too. It's about time to go.
Let me go grab the kids.
Okay. I understand my daughter's concern, but filing for a divorce in India, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a
Bye,
big
Grandma.
deal.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, everybody. Arranged marriage is part of their culture. It's their traditions,
Yep.
and they stay in them. By doing that, he's proven to me that I am the one he loves. It's me. He's chosen me.
That's this is chosen me. You know what I mean? Just like I know there's something wrong's gonna happen again. Like Jenny's gonna regret everything she said. Oh, he's chosen me. Like freaking, when she reaches India, it's like, oh, sorry, didn't get divorced. Frick you. Go fly back to America. Like I can see that happening because of family pressure. You just cannot get a divorce.
It's gonna work out, and this time we're gonna get married. I know it for sure.
I hope so.
If you think that I don't want to see these divorce papers, you're very wrong. I absolutely do. But I also know that he loves me, and I know that he's not gonna let me come.
Man, even if you love him, you gotta just have some, you gotta confirm it. You know what I mean? You can't 100% just put your trust on this guy. You're freaking moving countries again, and it's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like moving all the way from America to India, and the flight costs a lot alone, and it's like if again there's a frick up, you might have to come back again. So just you could have asked for some confirmation, Jenny. Like I know you love this guy, you trust him, but just it's like you have to be a little bit more careful.
Come back to India with a bunch of lies. Yeah.
Saying goodbye.
I'm taking a very tremendous risk.
You are, and it's stupid that you just still fully believe this guy after, if he didn't tell you about that he was married, and the fact that you just still go on trusting him. You should have asked for a divorce papers. Like, why is it not to be any offensive to Americans, but why are the Americans just always the dumb ones in this scenario? Like, you know what I mean? I mean, she's a boomer, so I guess that's the only explanation I can tell. I mean, she's a naive boomer who just probably will frick you. You know what I mean? I completely trust this guy. My daughters are wrong. There's clearly nothing can go wrong. You know what I mean? He chose me. We're gonna be together. We're gonna be happy together, and happily live in India for the rest of our lives.
To leave my daughters and my grandkids. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys, this is it. And know that I'm putting them through a lot. That's what makes this move even more of a sacrifice.
A pointless sacrifice, if I must say so, because, like you've already fricked up once, and the fact that you can go on trusting this guy again is a bit, just you gotta be cautious. You know what I mean? But anyway, I kind of want to continue this in another video because I think if I watch the entire thing, binge the entire show in just one video, it'll be really freaking long and it's a pain in the ass to edit just one long video. So I'll just split it up into another part, and most likely the next video is probably going to be a continuation of all this. I'm really interested to know what happens next in the Jenny and Sumit's love story, and this is really interesting. I actually think this stuff is entertaining, not gonna lie. Like, yeah, this 90 Day Fiance has quite a notable reputation that's just not very good. But watching this, you know what I mean, I feel like I'm gonna watch this. It's like a train wreck. It's like a train wreck. It's like a bad accident. It's bad, but you just want to keep seeing it, you know what I mean, just to see how bad it is. But I don't think this is overly that bad. This is definitely not as bad as My Strange Addiction. That I can for sure say. At least most of the people feel normal and actually use logic. It's just freaking Jenny who's a dumb bitch who keeps falling for Sumit's just fuck-ups, you know what I mean. And her daughter actually are pretty they're pretty like just supportive of her. I love that. Like her daughters are pretty supportive of her. I love that. And they're quite just logical as well, you know what I mean. They genuinely have a point. But of course, Jenny being a freaking boomer, she has to be like, no, my kid's wrong, I go India, you know what I mean. It's just Jenny is the only stupid one I can properly say in this entire series so far. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and yeah, so see you next time. Bye.